The man tricked his wife into signing the divorce agreement, then headed home to pack his luggage and left the house where they had been married for 3 years without hesitation. Meanwhile, his wife was singing an intimate duet with her old flame at a KTV, completely oblivious to the drastic change at home. She was convinced her husband would never leave her, yet she failed to see that every single time she took her old flame's side, her husband had piled up enough disappointment to let go. They had been married 3 years, and during their intimate moment that came once a year, his wife blurted out the name of her old flame Riley. Ethan's world froze instantly. When he confronted her, his wife Sophia showed no remorse and even blamed him for ruining the mood. To her, their 3-year marriage was nothing more than charity. Ethan's heart died for good. He pulled out a string of prayer beads and made an agreement. Every time Sophia did something to wrong him, she would return 1 bead. When the beads ran out, their bond would be broken. Sophia accepted the beads casually, unaware that Ethan had given up everything for their marriage. The next day, Ethan made a phone call to announce his comeback. Attorney Joe, the undefeated legal legend who had stepped away for 3 years, returned powerfully. The news instantly shook the entire legal community. For 3 years, he had set aside his career to be a stay-at-home husband out of love, and now he was going to take back everything that belonged to him. Sophia knew nothing of this and was busy welcoming her old flame Riley back from overseas. Riley moved into their house right after returning to the country and claimed his place in front of Ethan. Ethan watched coldly, knowing this home would soon no longer be his. Trouble arrived soon after. Riley lied in the bathroom that the body wash had been replaced with super glue, trapping him, and insisted Ethan had framed him out of jealousy. Though a top lawyer herself, Sophia could not see through this clumsy ploy. She judged Ethan guilty without asking for the truth, only worrying about Riley's hands used for playing piano. Watching his wife help another man leave, Ethan brought out the divorce papers. Sophia signed them without the slightest hesitation for Riley, unaware she was pushing away her only salvation. Before long, Riley hit a dead end in his divorce lawsuit, and no lawyer dared to take the case. To save Riley, Sophia set aside her pride and reached out to attorney Joe, her biggest professional rival. She hated this man who had snatched countless cases from her, yet she was willing to humble herself for Riley. She dialed the rumored number for attorney Joe, and at that exact moment, a phone rang inside Ethan's office. He stared at the unknown number on the screen and smirked bitterly. After 3 years of marriage, she had never even saved his phone number. Sophia arrived at the law firm and pleaded carefully for help, but she never got to meet attorney Joe in person. An assistant passed along a condition. Attorney Joe would take the case only if she divorced her husband and got together with Riley. It was both a test and a trap. Sophia froze. She had always thought she loved Riley deeply, yet she blurted out that she could not get divorced and said Ethan was her husband. She was confused by her own words in that instant. Ethan heard this through the surveillance feed and felt a faint stir inside, but his resolve did not waver. He handed over all the case materials to her, seeing it only as a way to put an end to their broken relationship.